Hello everyone, this is Monica from Quarrelsome Rhinoceros Studios, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a ring that I've posted on my Facebook and Crafty Aminos. You may have seen it the other day. I'm using a technique called 2-needle right angle weave, and if you've never done this technique before, I will link some technique videos down in the description. Let's get started. For materials, you're going to need 2 beading needles. You'll need some beading thread. I'm using Fireline, the 6-pound test. You're going to need 3 different colors of size 11-0 seed bead. I'm using purple, a sort of cream color, and a brown for this video. And you're going to need a focal bead. For the ring, you only need 1 focal bead. For a bracelet, you're going to need about 13. I also suggest the focal beads, they should be between 6 and 8 millimeters. Any bigger and you're going to make the bracelet warp. Now, you're going to want to decide which color you want to be on the outside of the ring or bracelet, and you can set this color aside because we're not going to use that until after we're done with the main middle part of the piece. To begin, you'll want to pick up 2 of the purple seed beads on each needle. Pull those down so they're no longer on the needle, but don't pull them all the way down the thread. And then thread the right hand needle through the last purple one strung on the left hand needle. Put the 2 needles together and then pull the beads down to the end of the string. That makes sure that the beads are in the middle, so you have the same amount of string on either side. Now it's really important to keep your left and your right strings separated so you know which is which, because you'll be doing different things with the left and the right needle in the second step, the second part of the ring. Next, you're going to pick up on both needles, you'll pick up 3 brown, or your second color, 1 of your first color, the purple, and then 3 more of the second color, the brown. And you'll do that on both needles, on the left and the right. Now you're going to want to pull those down off of the needles, but not all the way down to you don't have to pull them all the way down to the first unit. Pick up a purple seed bead in your left hand, pull it off the needle, and then cross through it with the right needle. I will always cross through on the left hand side for this video. You can pick one side, it just makes it a lot easier to remember where you're supposed to be crossing through if you pick one side and just cross through that side. Now pick up 1 seed bead with each needle and pull it down, and then pick up a seed bead with the left hand needle and cross through it, a purple seed bead. Pull that down and pull it pretty tight, because that will give you structure in the middle of the piece. And so there's your second right angle weave unit. And that you're going to repeat that for the length that you want. Next, you'll pick up 3 of the brown seed beads, 1 purple, and then 3 more brown with the left and the right needle. Then you'll push that down off the needles. You'll pick up 1 purple seed bead with the left hand needle, pull it off the needle, and then cross through it with the right hand needle. To pick up 1 purple on each needle. And cross through another seed bead on the left. Repeat this until you have the length that you want. For me, that is 5 units. When you have the length that you want for your full piece, your bracelet or your ring, you can put away the brown beads or the second color beads that you had. But go ahead and keep out the purple beads or the first beads you had. You are going to use those in the second row. And then you can take out the cream color or the third bead that you have selected. What you're going to do is you'll need to move the strings, your left and your right string, through the last 3 purples that you just added so that you can exit on the left hand side. So you're going to go up through that first purple, you're going to go to the left, and then you're going to come back down, and you'll keep the right hand string that way. Keep the right hand string there. And then down. That will be the starting position for that string. And with your other string, you're just going to go up through that same bead. I'm going to turn it so that you can see left and right really well, because this is where you need to pay attention and keep the left from the right distinguished. So with the left hand string, you're going to pick up 8 of your third color of seed bead. Mine is cream. It is showing up a little yellow on the camera, but it is like a champagne kind of color. Set that aside for a minute, and then pick up 3 of the cream color with your right hand string. Now with the left hand string, pick up a purple, pull it off the needle, and cross through. And now you're ready to start the second row. Pull it all the way down to the work. And then your right hand needle, you're going to pass through that purple seed bead from the previous row between the brown ones. I like to think of it as sort of a peak in a valley. You'll see in a minute the valley. So you'll cross through that peak, and then you can see you have 2 pieces of the right angle weave component, the unit of 4 purple beads. So what you're going to want to pick up is 1 purple on the left, and then since we're always crossing through the left hand needle, pick up another purple with the left hand needle and then cross through it. You're just trying to fill in the gaps between those circles with the cream colored beads. So with the right hand needle, you're going to pick up 3 cream seed beads, and this is the valley part, so you're going to go through that bottom purple bead. So the purple bead that sits between the 2 circle units. This was really hard with the camera angle. You're going to pull that tight. Now with the right hand needle again, you're going to pick up 3 cream seed beads. Pull those down and wait. Set that aside and pick up 7 cream colored beads with the left needle. Pull those down off the needle and pick up a purple to cross through. Now with the right string, you're going to go through that middle purple one, the peak, from that first row. You're going to pull it tight. And then you're going to pick up a purple one with the left hand string, pull it off the needle, and then a second one to cross through. That is the whole repetition, so you're just going to continue that same thing until you get to the end of the first row. So you'll pick up 3 of the cream seed beads, go through that valley, pick up 3 more cream seed beads with the right hand string, 7 with the left, and then pick up a purple to cross through. it down tight to the work. Go through, with the right hand string, go through the purple bead between the brown ones. With the left hand string, pick up one purple seed bead, pull it off the needle, and a second purple seed bead, and cross through it. And then you pull it all the way down to the work. Once you get to the end, after you've made that cross between the two, once you've made the cross through those purple beads, you're going to pick up 3 cream seed beads with the right hand needle, and you'll just go through that same valley the same way you would have done if you're just continuing on the pattern. Tight. And now you're going to pick up 8 cream seed beads with the left hand needle. And then you're going to cross through that same purple bead you just went through, but the opposite direction. That 8th cream seed bead, again, just helps to turn the corner. So that there are no gaps. And that is the second row done. The third row is just a mirror image of that second row. So you're going to want to make the strings go out through the opposite purple bead in that same 4 bead component. So you'll go up through, with the right string, you'll go up through the bead on the right. Sorry, the video gets blurry here. I was not holding it in the right spot after I focused it. And then you're going to go left. I hope you can still understand it. So, and then you go left through that bead. With the left hand string, what you're going to do is go up through the bead on the left. And then right through that top. Now, what will be the top bead. And then you just start the same process over again. So with the left hand string, you're picking up 8 cream seed beads to turn the corner. So there's no gaps. You'll pick up 3 with the right hand needle. You'll pick up 1 purple with the left hand and cross through it. With the right string, go through that first purple peak. The left string gets 1 purple bead and a second to cross through. Pull it tight. On the right string, pick up 3 cream seed beads. Go through that valley. Three more cream seed beads on the right and 7 on the left. Pick up 1 purple on the left and cross through it. And then just keep repeating this until you get to the end. And you are going to finish off the end the exact same way that you did the second row. Now, to finish it off and add the focal beads, you're going to work the thread through that first row you did, the brown and purple seed beads, you're going to want to follow the exact thread path that you went through, but you're only going to do this with one of the threads. You don't want to go through any beads you didn't go through before, because it can just change the shape of your beadwork. Now the focal beads I like to use are between 6 and 8 millimeters. 4 millimeters would also look good. If you're going to have a bead that's any bigger, you're going to want to make that first row have more beads in it to make the holes in the middle a little bit bigger so it doesn't stick up off the beadwork quite as much. For rings, I only like to use one focal bead. For bracelets, I like to put one in each of the holes. Now when you want to add one, you come out through that middle purple bead, take your focal bead, put it on your string, and then cross over that hole to where that other purple bead is on the other side of that same hole. Go through it the same direction that you have been weaving the thread, and then go back down through the focal bead. And then go back through the same purple bead that you went through to string on the focal bead. Now you're going to want to do this a couple of times to strengthen it. Otherwise that focal bead's just going to break right off. And then you can tie knots and keep weaving that one thread back through the work until it's secure. With the other string that you have still on the end of the bead work, you can close up the ring. So what you're going to do, it's over, the other string is at the end of your beadwork. You're going to go through the last purple bead of the right angle weave unit. You'll want to go through 3 of the cream, jump over to the other side of the beadwork, making sure you're not twisting it. Go through 3 of the cream, that last purple, 3 more cream, and then back over to the first side, down through the 3 cream and the purple. And you're just going to want to go in a circle a couple of times to make sure that's pretty secure and so that it won't break. And then you'll want to tie knots in your work and weave back through the same thread path you used to finish it off. There are a couple of samples of the ones that I've made, the Halloween colored one and the one that I just showed you. I did add a row of purple beads around the focal bead so that my focal bead has a front. So I wanted the front to be facing up all the time, so the beads just sort of help it stay facing the right direction. If you have sort of pearl or something, you don't have to add that extra row of purple beads. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.